How's it going, everyone? Been a bit since I've done an auction video, but this happens to be a 1992 900 convertible 5-speed, which, if you might recall, about a month ago I did a video when a Saab 900 convertible, similar to this I guess you could say, except for the fact that it only had 240 miles on it, it sold for $145,000. Absolutely insane how much money that sold for. And in the end of that video, I kind of talked about what I think it meant for the 900 market. Might have to apologize for the barking in the last clip because I'm dog sitting my parents' puppy right now. But I'm gonna bring her out here, let her wander around the garage because I don't want her to keep barking and ruining this video. So, like I said, this is a 1992 Saab 900 turbo convertible. Actually, I don't think this one is a turbo. It's actually not a turbo, which is very interesting because generally the turbos aren't worth as much, but we've got about 10 minutes left on this auction and the bid is at $13,000. So let's go over the car. Here's the car, finished in white, obviously convertible, like I said, 50,000 miles. So this is an example, I think it's an example of, obviously most 900s have more miles than 50,000, but I think this is a more realistic example, and I think this car has a little bit of potential to sort of not reset the 900 market, but I think bring people's expectations back down after we saw that one sell for $145,000. Currently bid is at $13,000, but let's see if it jumps up at all here in the last 10 minutes or so. So details about the car: 2.1 liter, naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder, 5-speed manual, 50,000 miles, like I mentioned already. The car appears to just be a clean bone stock example of a 900, kind of a collector car of sorts. So that's another reason why I kind of think it's a good car to sort of not reset the market. Like I said, I can't think of a better word for it, but just to kind of give us a better idea of what the 900s are actually kind of auctioning for. And this one's also no reserve, of course, so that makes it extra interesting. Let's look at some of the pictures of the car now. The current owner has only put about 1,200 miles on it, which if I had a car, I couldn't see myself driving it that little before selling it unless it was, you know, a complete project that was always broken, which obviously doesn't seem like it's the case with this car. 140 horsepower, 133 foot-pounds of torque when new. But here's a bunch of pictures of the car. It has Texas plates on it. From what I saw on the underside initially, it doesn't look like there's really any rust at all, which is always a huge plus with these cars. But let's see if we can get to some of those pictures of the underside, because as you can tell, the body and the top itself are in incredibly good shape. The interior as well, look at these seats. These seats seem rip-free. The leather still looks nice and soft and plush. The dashboard also, no cracks on the dashboard from what I can see, so that's also very impressive. Engine bay looks very clean, not much going on here, just a good clean car. And here's a good picture of the underside. You can see even the gas tank straps are not rusted. This thing looks like it's about as rust-free as it can get. There's not oil caked everywhere on the underside too, which is also a good sign that it's obviously been well taken care of for a majority of its life. There's the VIN for confirmation in case you're curious, I guess. And like always, I'm very jealous of this dash, or crack-free dash for one, but like always, if you guys want to check out this listing, I'll include the link for it. Obviously now the car is sold when you'll be watching this, but in case you want to go look at more detail, that'll be at the top of the description. But we're down to 6 minutes now, and it looks like the bid is still at about $13,000. We're down to about 2 minutes left in the auction. The bid has gone up to $13,250. I'm curious, honestly, I'm trying to think what this thing might sell for. If I had to guess, maybe 20 grand at the most. I'm thinking 15 is probably a more reasonable expectation. I don't think it'll sell for this price though, because we just had another bid go in this morning by someone else at 13,000. And this person bid at 12.5. So 3 different people have bid on this today. So I'd be shocked if it sells for $13,250. Okay, I'll be a little bit bummed if this thing does not. Oh, 14,000. All right, there we go. I was about to say I was going to be bummed if it didn't sell for any more than $13,250, because that makes this video less interesting. Like, the bidding wars are what you guys are here to watch probably. It's what I'm here to cover, and it just went up to $15,500. So we went $13,250, $14,000, and now up to $15,500, all within about 30 seconds. So let's see here. We got 3 different people, and now Melon Sweet is up to $16,000. So we're getting lots of bids put in here last minute. This is awesome. So it's already exceeded kind of the low end I thought of 15, high end I was thinking 20, but who knows, maybe we could see this go for even more than that. Let's stay tuned. 16,500, about a second after I finished saying that, we're up to 16,500, and now we're up to 18,500. What? These people are not messing around. I bet the seller is super happy right now because he's gotten $5,000 extra for his car within the last minute alone. Up to 19,000 now from German Works, so I think we're gonna hit that 20,000 mark. Let's see. Now let me remind you guys, this is also a non-turbo 900, or it's not even SPG, so it's, I guess you could say, a base model convertible. Now, that's not meant as a bad thing, it's just a matter-of-fact statement, because as you saw from the pictures and the ad and everything, it's a car that's been very, very well maintained, clearly throughout its life. It's low mileage, looks like it's gonna be a car that the buyer can pick it up and drive it as much as they please without much worry. But that's also probably a big reason for why we're seeing a lot of bids here last second. Checking for last second bids, and I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the page here. Hopefully that fixes it. Yep, sold for 19,000. Wow, okay. So I gotta give myself a little pat on the back there. I kind of predicted 15 low end, 20, I don't wanna say high end, but you know, optimistic would be 20, and it sold for 19. So congrats to German Works on your new 900. I hope you enjoy it. I think this is a good example of a clean 900 that I think, again, not really resets the market, but kind of brings people back to reality for what these cars are really worth. I don't think 900 values are going to be going down anytime soon, but I guess we'll see. If you guys want to see more auction videos in the future, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm also considering doing a video talking about not only the Saab market as a whole, but the car market generally speaking, and kind of where it's at, where it's been, and maybe where it's going. So if you guys want to see that, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments as well. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.